Busybody, Mama, welcome. I think my video is rounding up. Please, as you come in, like and share the video, please. As you come in, like and share, please come in, like and share. We've literally got just an hour or so to do the show because the princesses are out with daddy and she can start calling at any moment. Please, as you come in, like and share, please. Come in, like and share, come in, like and share, come in, like and share. Come in, like and share, please. Please come in, like and share. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Please come in and let's have a quick chat, an hour or so, and we can go. Come in. Let me see. I don't really want to play music during shows because we literally have no time. We don't have that privilege or luxury. Please, as you come in, like the video. Welcome, everybody. Good day. Happy Tuesday. Please say hi, say hello, share, like, invite more people if possible, please. Like, share, invite, please. Let's talk about double standards, and we talk about LOLO MBAKARA. That will be our topics for today. Please come in and like and share, please, because we're just going to crack on. I thought I had saved that restoration here. Please come in, like and share, please. Ivy Love, welcome, sis. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Please like and share as you come in. I don't know if Mommy Bree is still live. Let's have a more chilled show. Let's have a less nerve-wracking show. Hope you all are doing okay. Please like the video as you come in. Our community is going crazy, it's going gaga. It's a shame. It's a shame because just when you feel like everything is getting back to normal, when you feel like people are beginning to mature, people are beginning to be responsible, people are beginning to see the importance of unity, the devil strikes again. The devil strikes again. So please, as you come in, like and share, please. Invite more people. I don't know what else that needs to be done, but we need to get ourselves in the right place with the right people because it's very important. The amount of evil, the amount of hate, the amount of jealousy, the amount of cunningness, the amount of manipulation, the amount of pretense, the amount of lies, the amount of embarrassment, the number of elders behaving like kids is just alarming. It's just alarming. I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know when that will ever be. But my advice would be with people, have your principles, believe in your principle, think about your background, your upbringing. In fact, before we even get there, please welcome everybody before we get into the whole thing. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. I'm Bella, your host. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for the subscribers who have actually made us to hit 2.6K followers today. Thank you all so very much. Mama, my darling sis, I see you. Thank you all so much. Thank you for actually liking this channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for loving the content. Please try and make sure you can do some catch up with the shows that we've done so far. And also, when you subscribe, don't forget to turn on your notification bell. There's a bell, select all, so whenever we are live or we drop a video, you will not miss a thing. On this channel, we talk about everything socio-economic, cultural, and sometimes a splash of fashion here and there when need be. And everybody's opinion counts on this platform. As long as you put it across responsibly and respectfully, we appreciate and welcome your opinions. So thank you. And for all the returning subscribers, the ones that have been with me since day one, the ones that have been with me throughout my journey up to this point, I appreciate you all. You all know how much you mean to me. I don't take your support for granted. If you did not like me, if you didn't want to support me, most of you knew me from nowhere, but you said, I think Bella is talking some sense. And so you all have decided to come together so we can join our voices and learn and grow together as a people. So I appreciate you all, and I will continue to appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Like I was saying, the community is what it is. It is what it is. It's sickening. As a child growing up, you know, I was taught to believe that the elders should be the ones to lead. The elders should be the ones to be the torch bearers. They should lead by example. They should possess that exemplary character that you should follow. That's why I believe so much in our elders. And that's the reason why I feel very disappointed when somebody I consider to be my senior, or somebody that I expect to look up to be behaving the opposite or contrary to my values and virtues. It throws me off guard, and then you begin to ask yourself the questions as to what then do you expect from the younger ones? Who are then supposed to lead the younger ones? And to be honest, if anything, it gives me that zeal, that will, that drive to want to be better, to want to do better, to want to live an exemplary life, so that the people behind me don't feel disappointed, don't feel disgraced, don't feel humiliated. Yes. And I'm just so happy that today's topic that we're actually touching, it literally come at the right time. It's come at the right time. I don't know if it was divine intervention or divine guidance, because I had so many other topics I could do, but I decided to do double standards and also to talk about birthing. God's love, welcome, the sweetest soul on the street. It's like it's divine timing that I've decided to do this show about double standards. Because what we see in our community today is exactly that. It's exactly that. And you can see the impact or the ripple effect that it's been that's actually happened in our community, and is still happening. And if we don't talk about it, if we don't educate ourselves, if we don't empower ourselves and enrich our knowledge with all these things, in order to prevent ourselves falling victims, or actually encouraging younger ones who look up to us to participate in such evil or ill in the society, then we would have failed our predecessors. We would have failed our predecessors. Please, as you come in, like the video. So Poppy Kid, my most beautiful and curvaceous sis, I see you. Thank you so much for coming. We would have failed our predecessors. Yes. Like I said, a senior person to me is my eye, is my touch. I look up to them, I trust, and I believe them. And when I see a senior person that is supposed to lead and carry that torch, do otherwise, my heart bleeds. It bleeds. And if there's anything you guys haven't learned in this community, I'm begging of every fountainer. I know you all are so learned. You're exposed with life. We all have our shortcomings. Sometimes we're naive, sometimes we're carried away by emotion or our good upbringing or our manners as you grow up. BTV, welcome. Oh, asking for a friend, my one and only Auntie Dearest. What are Ali Auntie DRS? Welcome, my beautiful auntie. Thank you so much for joining. BBT with the content creator, co-host, most protective, and auntie. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. So if you have those senior persons who cannot lead by example, what else do you expect from the younger ones? What else do you expect from the younger ones? I only love, welcome, Big Sis. Peace person. My mama for life. Love you, darling. Thank you so much for joining. What else do you expect from a younger one? Like I was saying, I urge every person, every single fountainer, every single positive-minded person, learn your lesson. I have learned so much being in this community for the past 2.5 years, get to almost 3 years. I have learned so much. I have learned so much because in life, you're taught to always give people a second chance. But you know what? In this community, trust me, I'll tell you guys, do not give anybody a second chance. Don't give anybody a second chance. I'm telling you guys, from my experience, I don't know your experience, but I'm telling you, I don't believe in second chances, period. Sean Ayok, welcome, darling. I see you. BTV, my backbone, welcome, darling. Community is crying. I see you, darling. Sis, I see you. Don't give anybody a second chance. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. Don't have any doubts about it. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. Yes. God's love, it is big. I'm telling you, unless you're dealing with somebody that you've known in your physical community, somebody that you've known physically, you've lived with this person, while you're on it in this community, don't give anybody a second chance. No. Find it within yourself to find peace. Pray for them to find peace, but everybody should stay where they belong, should live in their little bubble, preach their philosophy. For those who want to believe in them and follow them, that's fine. Let people be in their corners. Anybody who knows me, you know I'm one of the most supportive persons that you will come across. I try to support my own. I try to see what I can do to uplift my fellow woman or man or brother or sister. But time without number, time and again and again and again, it has turned around to bite us in the butt. It's turned around and beaten us in the butt. I'm a TV, my everybody beauty, sis. I see you. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Time without number. We've been beaten. Yes. And that's why I put up the post. Anybody who's been following me, you know I've put up a post to say, this is the 3rd time I'm putting up that post, and I mean it. A snake will always be a snake. A snake would shed its skin, not because it doesn't want to be a snake. It doesn't want to be it's not trying to be a crocodile or an alligator. In Penamoko, we call it Gombe. It's not going to be that. It's only shedding its skin because it's going to be a finer snake, a more refined snake, a more shiny one, a vibrant one, a more charming one. Okay? Is Ayok Bisol here? Did anybody see Ayok Bisol? Who was excited seeing Ayok Bisol? Ayok Bisol! The one and only untouchable, unshakable. Welcome, my darling beautiful sis. I see you. I see you. I see you. I hope my baby is doing great. Yes. Yes. A snake would be a snake. It will never be an alligator. That is even why if you keep a snake as a pet, my brother and my sister, do not kiss a snake. Never you go to kiss a snake. Don't kiss it. It can be a pet. It can be in a little box. You can play with it. You can feed it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But do not go kissing a snake. The girl with the vibes. Your baby's are doing good. Don't go kissing a snake. Trust me, because you never know that fateful day when the snake is going to decide to sting and drop its venom. You never know when it's going to sting and drop its venom. We have to be very, very careful. I'm talking to learned people. I assume that everybody understands where I'm coming from or understands what I'm talking about. We live in a society where, as social human beings, we will always interact with one another. We will always interact with one another. And as human beings, in order for us to coexist, each and every person comes or is expected to have their rules, their standards, their principles, or their values that they believe and they cherish and they worship and they live by those values and principles. And that's perfectly okay. When I come to meet Support Pikin on her own is an individual. Okay, she has her own upbringing. She has her own lens that she looks at the world. You know, how she looks through that lens and how she perceives the world is different to Support Pikin. But we are friends. And because we have that effective communication, I get to understand Support Pikin's values and principles. And I respect it. And she respects my one. There are boundaries to follow. If we must coexist, if we must make this community, our world, a safer place. Sean Ayok, my beautiful and loving sis, I see you. If we must make our world a beautiful and conducive place for everybody, if we must do that, you have to respect it. Because we all want peace. We all want love. We all want stability. Because it's only in a stable environment that human beings thrive. It's only through stability that we can thrive as human beings. You wonder why our community is still stagnant? You wonder why? You wonder why? It will be stupid or rhetorical for me to ask, why are we stagnant? It's a rhetorical question for anybody to ask in this community. It's very rhetorical because the response is there. The answer is clear. We're repeating the same thing, the same behavior over and over and over, yet we're expecting a different outcome. Excuse me, hello? Hello? Even the blind person knows if you're walking this road and there is a pit or there is a puddle or pothole and you step into it. I know I don't go left. I know I have to turn right next time. And if I step on the right and I see it fall into a pit, I move in the middle. Even a blind person knows that. What more of us with two eyes that can see, with ears that can hear, with mouths that can speak, and brains that can think? Why do we find it so hard? But you know what? I've come to realize this, and it's about time some of you realize it. I've come to realize it, and it's about time some of you realize it. We live in a community where there is a lot of double standard. Yes. Yes, we live in a world where there's a lot of double standard. I expect Support Pikin, I expect my mama to respect me, but I don't want to respect my mama. Oh, I want peace, I want peace, I want peace. Yet, I'm not the one brokering for peace. I am the one going in there to instigate division, discord, hurt, jealousy, backbiting, slander, defamation. But I want my mama to preach peace. Hello? FBI Clarence, my darling big sis. I see you. I see you. Welcome, welcome, big sis. I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you, big sis. Yes. Yes. How I expect my mama to treat me right. I want us to live peacefully, but I don't really know, or I'm not putting in my own part of it to make sure that I'm doing it right. You want peace. You want things to be in place. You don't want anybody to stand on their platform or refer to their friend as Aquara, call girl. insulting somebody, your mommy, your papai, look at you, you put your finger, you did that, you did the dirty, you did that and this and that. Yet you're doing that same thing. You're doing that same thing. And if you want to grow, this is what is even sad. Forget about the community. I'm talking to the double standard people. Forget the community. Forget that there's any person around you. Think about yourself for once. Think about yourself for once. How would you like yourself as a human being to evolve over time as you're aging, as you morph over time? What version of yourself would you prefer, or do you want to be? What version of Bella do you want to be? What version of BT, or the girl with the vibes, do you want to be? Or is it okay just to expect Bella to be upright and righteous, but it's okay for you to do dirty to Bella, to live a wayward life? Why worry so much about Bella when the real person that you should be worried about is yourself? Oh, our community is bad. Oh, our community is bad. No. It's about time people start talking about, oh, I'm bad. Yes, I am bad. Yes, I'm terrible. Oh, I like to gossip a lot. Oh, I like to instigate fight. I like to see when friends are fighting. I enjoy it. I go and listen to shows. I listen to what this person is saying. I twist their words. I ring up and I say, you know what? This is what this person said about you, just because I want heads to clash. I want like two bulls in a china shop battling each other. And then I sit behind and I watch fist clutch. And I watch with joy and satisfaction. Yet you expect to have a beautiful community. Don't forget. Don't forget that, like I said, we live more now in a virtual world, no longer in the physical world. Because you may think that this community you're building, nobody's ever going to see you. But the internet space, the environment, the energy that you produce and you preserve, your generation would reap from it. Your descendants will reap from it. Some people say it's really a shame to see mature ladies acting like kids on this medium. Why am I bothering to read there when I can read on my phone here? Thank you, BBTV, the content creator. There's 3 dots on top of your screen, or you can just double tap your screen and you will see it. And if you can see, guys, oh, BBTV, the content creator, thank you for doing that. If you can see on the I've actually pinned something on my screen. That's a new feature that you can actually help to support Bella's channel. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee. So you can literally just click on that link. It will take you to a page where you can go, you can donate, be it £5, be it £10, be it 15, 20, however you want to donate to appreciate the channel and to encourage the works of this channel. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. Your name is not going to have to show. If people are worried that they're going to show their names and things like that, it will not come up. It just shows the amount that goes on there. Nobody's identity is compromised. So for those of you who may not know what that is, the link that's pinned on my screen is Buy Me a Coffee. It's another way of supporting your host. So yeah, you sit, and then this is what I don't understand. You call out a fellow person, a fellow sister, or a fellow brother for carrying out certain acts, and you condemn that act. You say they're a liar. They defame you. They curse your children. They curse your husband. They curse your this. Whereas you are doing the exact same thing. And that is the manipulation that comes with somebody who is double-sided, because they always like to be in control of the narrative. Because when they have control of the narrative, they feel like they have that power over everybody else. I see you guys. I see you guys. Yes. So what Piki said, Bella, therefore, is kind of a super child where people's identities are kept. Yes. And the good thing about Buy Me a Coffee is um, uh, um, whereas the super chat percentage is taken off, buy me a coffee, nothing is deducted from the monies. So, which is a much better way of doing that. And when you do that, I get a notification that somebody is literally done buy me a coffee. You accuse somebody of being this person, yet you're doing the same thing. You want a peaceful environment, yet you're taking people 10 steps backwards. You remind people of their pain. When people have worked so hard to leave their past behind them, let their past be their past. Who are you to come back and remind people of their past, yet you pretend to be the preacher of peace? You pretend to be the Messiah who wants to come and heal the wounds of the people in the community. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Let me give you guys a typical example. Let me give you guys a typical example of double standard. If you guys remember clearly, I was attacked on this social media space just by being under Mrs. Bibi's show. She was doing a show and she was addressing another vlogger who was pregnant, and I was attacked. I was attacked as if I was the one doing the vlogging, and addressed with every disrespect in the world. Addressed with every disrespect in the world. Yet, at that moment, I was pregnant. At that particular moment, I was pregnant. Hello, who is fooling who here? Can you now see the double standard that we're living in this community? Can we see? Do you now see the double standard? And if we continue to live in the same pattern, we go nowhere. If you cannot see the big plan in your eyes, how dare you want to remove a speck from the eyes of your fellow brother or your fellow sister? Ayobison says, I heard about that coffee stuff on Lolo's talk show on Facebook, and it's good. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. It's the newest way to support your channels. A double-headed snake, Muma. Peace person. Akabella Fountain, they say, I am peace person. I am peace person. These are my hands. These are my hands. This my phone. That's peace person typing there. Peace person. First of all, they said I was Tatamono. Now they said I am peace person. They said no. They said I was Easter to remember. The fact that you do these things doesn't mean everybody does that. I don't do that. If I want to address somebody, I will address this person face forward. Face forward. Beauty, we don't laugh, sis. They say I'm peace person. They say I'm peace person. Bella, I'm really glad we are experiencing such things, knowing more. Yes, that's what I've said. So, Poppy, I don't know if you were here before. If you are in this community, don't give anybody a second chance. I'm telling you guys, take it or leave it. No one should come and cry here tomorrow and said, oh, I wish. Kayana Kiki, my beautiful sis, welcome. You see? Don't come and cry that I wish. My big sis, Evia Clarence, is laughing. Big sis, they say I have 3 fake profiles, so Tata Bonono. Not that I cannot be radical. I can be radical like Tata Monono. I can be, because Tata Monono, she's this, lovely, educated, sweet person, but they want to be crazy. They're crazy, cray. Peace person. Yes, my mama, this sweet, nice personality. Maybe that could be me. I start to remember it's another head shaking one. God person. Baby to the content creator. Sis, I'm telling you, they say I'm peace person. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard on social media. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Support picking. Carry your back more for you. Carry your back more for you. Support picking. Oh my God, this is crazy. Classy. Ah, FBA Classy. Bella, welcome. My God. Ah, hey. See Bella typing under there. Bella, slow down with the typing. Slow down, Bella. Slow down. If you want to type, you must. And Bella, make sure you're typing in English. Bella, stop typing in pidgin. Type in English as your mama instructed you to do. Okay, Bella? Stop typing in broken English. Type in real English, in the Queen's language. Oh, have it in us, but we have chosen to do. Yes. Oh, yes. We all decide to do better. Yes, my mama, I'm peace person. Oh. They said I'm peace person. If stupidity was human beings, some people would get the award for it. Number, please. Hey, support Pikin, put the number, please, for Ama TV. Somebody drop the number for Ama TV, please. Peace person. Peace person, I'm the PG version of Bella Fountain. Why? God help me. Social media. Social media. Where? Support Pikin, please put the number, darling sis. I don't know if I have it here. Or FBI clearance. Big sis, please. Sorry, I'm giving you this work. Please, somebody drop the number for my dear sis or people who would love to call, please. Thank you, Support Pikin. Thank you, my darling sis. Oh, God. That's the number anybody wants to call, please. Call. Let's have a more calm show. Please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe if you haven't done that already. And to like, just double tap on your screen or top right hand side, 3 dots, click on it, and there's a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, please. So don't give anybody a second chance. It's not worthy. It's not. Because it's only going to come and bite you. Like Support Pikin said, yes, things happen for a reason. People say, a peace person is a Francis Bella. What? Hey, God help us. God help me. Hey, God help me. The sad thing is, people always say that these people do those things. That's why I said I did the topic issue about projection. People who do those things, they find it comfortable and easy to accuse people of such is because they do those things. That's how I always see it, and that's why I find my peace, because I don't take it too personal. I always laugh over it. Unhappy bride. My darling Muma, welcome. Yvonne Novak, welcome, darling sis. I see you. I see you. It's my big sis, Just Babes here. I haven't seen Just Babes, so. Shireen's Kitchen, welcome, darling. I see you. So don't give nobody no second chance. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'll say to anybody with this double standard people, if you see a lot of the double standard people, anybody with so double standard, they have a similar characteristic to narcissistic people. Double standard people somewhat are narcissistic because they feel like they know it all. They are correct. They cannot put a foot wrong. They're always on the right path. Everybody else is doing things the wrong way. And these are some of the characteristics of a narcissist. These are some of the characteristics of a narcissist. And that is because sometimes it's because perhaps of a past trauma that has actually disturbed or distorted their mind or their brains, that they cannot understand that they're actually doing or preaching or doing what they're doing the opposite of what they're actually preaching. Yes. A lot of them They do those things, the double standards, because they want to humiliate someone. But they forget that they are actually humiliating themselves in the course of doing that, because everybody sees through it. Everybody knows that that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. So then how come you're actually chastising this person for doing maybe even something less than what you are doing? And that is why any double standard person will do everything in their power to paint you black. There is no way a double standard person will see you walking around, everybody hailing you, you carrying yourself to a certain standard, and people are talking about it. You're not mixing yourself with certain mess. You're in your, your little space, respecting each other. They will find every other means to drag you and make sure they mix you up in the mess. And for anybody who is wise enough, I will say to you, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. If you must address it, like I said, timing is of the essence. Some of us take people unawares. Yes. And that's the best thing to do. Take the opposite person unawares. Not that when the least expect of you. Somebody said to me, oh, Bella, sis Bella, I had to watch your show 3 times or 4 times. Your show, you're actually addressing the certain vlogger. I had to watch it 3 times because I never imagined in my life that you could ever take that bold step, that courage to address it. I said, moi, fille de Georgine. My mother's name is Gina. La fille de Georgine et Vincent, fille de courage, fille qui, where are all my French people? Madame qui dit la chose à vérité, Madame plus fort, excusez-moi, are you joking? I said to this person, you guys are probably joking with the wrong person. You don't know Bella. It's just because of us are married. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where? God help us. Let me tell you, responsibility, marriage, and adulthood has grounded a lot of us. Bella, don't spoil mommy's name. It's Georgiana. Stop modifying mommy's name. my late dad, oh bless his soul, when he wanted to be romantic, he would say to mom, Georgine. I used to love the way he called my mom. My dad, may he rest in peace. Thank you, my mama. Sinners condemning sinners for sinning differently. Thank you so much. Thank you for that comment. It's good sometimes to be unpredictable. Yes, auntie. Yes. That's how I've always operated. You don't allow the opposite person to always predict your action. No. Be unpredictable, especially when it comes to dealing with conflict. Be unpredictable. Yes. When somebody expects you to come and shout, whoa, whoa, woo, support begin, you see me, I'll teach you, you learn the hard way. And then you come out, and then you go, my darling support begin, you see what you're doing? You're trying to drag me to your level. But I'm not going to give you or grant you the audience, my darling. Fix you. Fix your eyes on him, like my darling auntie say. Fix yourself. Do better. Be a better person. Don't condemn someone when you're there doing worse of things. Worse of things. Yes. Don't condemn when you're doing worse of things. Because that's what we're facing a lot in this community, and we need to stop it. We need to stop it. If somebody is beside you, do you know that person? Have they shown you their true colors before? Ask yourself that question. And if that color, is it something that you would like to put on? and will it blend nicely with your outfit, with the skin tone and everything? You have a caller. Hello? Hello? Yes, darling. Ah, is that Amma? Ah, sis Amma. Hi, sis Amma.
I'm listening to your program. I'm listening to you online.
Yes,
I'm
sis.
listening to your YouTube.
Yes.
Keep doing what you are doing. Greetings to the beautiful baby. Yeah?
Thank you so much, sis Amma. Thank you.
Let me just hear your voice.
Oh,
Yeah?
thank you, sis. Thank you so much.
You're doing great. You talking. You saying that people are. You see this like people just talk anyhow.
Yeah.
You can just be
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Greetings to everybody on your platform.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's it. All right, darling sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Bye. Oh, these are the souls. That's what I mean when people come on social media and they say they cannot make friends. You make friends. You meet great people. You meet great people. I met Amma TV. The first time I met her and I spoke with her intelligence and her legal mind was during Minister Mrs. Bibi's court case, and she was sitting and she was one literally telling me everything, what is happening. If I didn't understand what the judge was saying, she was transcribing it on tissue. I think it was tissue she had. It wasn't even a piece of paper. If I'm correct, darling sis, it was a piece of lotus hand pocket tissue. She was writing on it and passing it to me. And ever since she's been on this channel supporting me. She's a member on this channel. Memberships, please, I also have membership on this channel. You can support me by being a member of this channel. Nothing is too little to bless your girl. So yeah, so we don't have to. If somebody shows you their true color, please stay away. Stay away and avoid, that's why I keep myself to myself. I have maybe 3 or 4 persons I talk to on this social media space, and these are elderly people. These are people I trust. These are people who are there to guide me, advise me. Yes. Some people spend their time on phones, jumping, making phone calls, left, right, center, backwards. It's not helping you anyway. How are those phone calls impacting you, empowering you? How is it? How is it empowering you? Yet we talk about women empowerment. You will stand in front of your door and also shout, I'm empowering kids, and I have girl children, and I have boys, and I want to empower them. Yet you're not empowering yourself. Your children, the double standard in it is that your children are seeing you doing the opposite, spending your time on things that are very trivial, spending your time scheming evil, spending your time planning how to get on someone, get at someone. These are the kind of things we want to show people. Yet we want to preach love, harmony. How did we get here? How did we get here? I say again to people, a snake will always be a snake. Treat it with caution. Treat it with caution. You can keep it as a pet. You can have it as a playmate. You can have it as your therapy buddy. But stop kissing a snake. Stop kissing a snake. That will save you. Know this and know your peace. If your principles and boundaries means you cutting off certain people, cut it off. Cut it off. Even the Bible says if your left hand is going to make you sin, or your one hand is going to cause you to sin, chop it off. Chop it off. Chop it off. If husbands can divorce, sisters can part ways. What about acquaintances? People you just met. Somebody hurts you time and again. You give them a chance, they will hurt you again. But like I say, I've come to realize in this community, don't give people a second chance. Make peace within yourself and pray for them to find peace within themselves as well. Everybody live happily ever after. Instead of sleeping every night thinking about how I'm going to hurt this person. How do you spend your time planning or scheming evil? I don't understand. On Happy Bright, I didn't think. How? So let's be very careful. Stick to your principle. Stick to your principle. Stick to your principle. And my last word with this double standard thing is, if it's walking like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. Stay away from it. If you don't eat duck, don't go near it. If you're allergic to ducks, don't go near it. Now, let's move to the second part of the show. The second part of the show. Oh, somebody just bought me 3 coffees. Who is that lovely soul? who just bought me 3 coffees? My first coffee. Oh my God. Who just bought me a coffee? Somebody just bought me a coffee. Who bought me a coffee? Someone just bought me a coffee. Who bought me a coffee, please? That's my first coffee. That's my first coffee. Who bought me a coffee? My mama. Bella Fountain TV, thank you for the lovely 3 cups of coffee. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bella Fountain, thank you so much. You're amazing. I appreciate you, Bella. Thank you so much for the coffee. You're a wonderful person. I cannot thank you enough, Bella. You are such an amazing person. Bella Fountain is truly going to appreciate the coffee that you've given to her, Bella. You're an amazing person, Bella Fountain. Keep doing the great gestures. Thank you. So Bella Fountain has been blessed with 3 coffees by Bella Fountain. I appreciate you, Bella. Oh, peace person, my mama. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, mama. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much, mama. I appreciate you for those coffees. Thank you. So yeah, let's move to the second part. I'm being conscious of time with the princesses being out with daddy. Let's crack on this one with maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Now, please like the video. Wait, so let's talk about the second part of the show. The second part of the show is about LOLO MBAKARA, who was actually, being shamed by some followers or viewers for having her baby, her last baby, through C-section. The lady actually put a comment shaming this lady. If those of you who don't know LOLO MBAKARA, it's Lolo, I think it's Lolo because there's no R at the end, so I pronounce this Lolo. If you don't know her, she's a content creator, MC Bakara's wife, and they're on Facebook, huge content creators or influencers, if you may. And she had a baby, and this person came out and commented under her section and her comment section and said, "Oh, why don't you come out and tell the world that you had a baby but through C-section and you didn't have a natural birth?" And I thought, and she shared the story, and I was like, wow. What century are we in? We're in the 21st century, and we still have people with stagnated mentality. People who still feel like we are living in the 17th century. Oh, our TV. Oh, my beautiful everybody. Sis, thank you so much for that financial blessings. Thank you. Love, beautiful Bella, dimple goddess. Yes. We have a caller. We have the VIP on the beats.
Sorry for interrupting. It's Lolo.
Lolo.
Yes. Like white. Lolo means white.
All right. Okay, ma. So Lolo. So LOLO MBAKARA. Thank you, my darling support Pekin. My Kevesha's one of them all. Thank you, my darling. So LOLO MBAKARA. So this person came and was shaming her for hiding or not telling the public that she had her baby through C-section. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with unhappy brother? That's what for you. What is wrong with someone having a baby through C-section? What is wrong with somebody giving birth or putting to birth a baby via C-section? We live in the 21st century where birthing options are uncountable. You can either have your baby in the labor room in a private ward. You have a pool birth. You can have hypnotic birth. You can have births at home. You can have induced birth. Different ways of having, and there are different reasons as to why people choose to have these different types of births. For people who have their C-section, of course, there are people who have selective C-section decision, decide I don't want to have myself pushed down below because or some women, how some women say, oh, I don't want to push them down below because I don't want the lady garden to go all scattered all over. They want you to still be intact and tight and tucked and everything. But I mean, if you do your pelvic floor exercises, that shouldn't be a problem. But then there are people who fear for that to happen. And then, of course, there are people for health reasons, they cannot have their babies naturally. You have people who have preeclampsia. They have to have, most of them have their baby through C-section just to prevent any further complication down during the delivery process. And so they will have their babies like that. Okay, there is nothing wrong with any of the choices. Like anything else, they all have their, risk that come with it. But it doesn't mean it's forbidden, because some people have carried this thing in their head. I'm going to share a story here. That's a very touching story. Some people carry it in their head that if you don't push the baby through your lady garden or the VJJ, it means you're not woman enough. No. The process of you alone carrying that baby for 9 months makes you a warrior. Makes you a warrior. Ah, sis, you're calling me. You don't know I'm live? Let me answer her here. Sis? I'm live, oh. Yes, all right then. Yeah, bye. Prince Melvin Nation. My swaggerlicious, fashionable MC, the latest MC in town. Book my baby bro for all your events. If you have events in Cameroon, please, guys, your family members have events in Cameroon, Douala, Yaoundé, Bamenda. Distance is not a problem. Prince Melvin Nation, my darling baby bro, is there to keep your occasion top notch. Please book him. He's amazing, and he's gonna make it colorful with his outfit. Please book him. Book him. So I see nothing wrong with that. Just having that child, carrying that child for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months makes you a champion, a warrior, a fighter already. BBC the content creator say, born then talk. You born, they say C-section. What the hell? Why do people think you have to go to school to become surgeon? Thank you. And God has given these surgeons the knowledge to carry out this C-section to save lives. It's almost like they're going to push people. This is it. It's as if society is going to be like this someday. Everybody that had a baby through C-section, move this way. All of you that had the baby through natural, move this way. I had my first child through C-section. Co-host was born through C-section. Okay. And it's not because I decided I chose C-section. No, I did not. I've always gone for natural birth, but it so happened, unfortunately, that during that process, co-host was becoming very distressed. She wasn't breathing normally. Her heart rate was failing, so they had to do an emergency C-section. That's how co-host came about. Now the second co-host, a princess number 2, she came naturally, even though I had complications in the end, but she came naturally. But natural, natural birth. Bafu Pikin, my beautiful mama, welcome, darling. I see you. Natural birth is not your mate. Don't even joke. Nobody should ask anyone that how is it. You have to go through it to understand it. You have to go through it to understand it. Even though I had a little bit of it with co-host, because I actually dilated my first birth delivery, but it didn't go further. Yeah. Exactly. Stupidity. And you see, a lot of these people, it's not because they didn't go to school. You know what's sad about people who drop such comments? It's not like they didn't go to school. They went to school. But sometimes it's the belief, their Christian belief, the religion that they preach or they are taught, the brainwashing that goes into these people. It should not be underestimated. Now, let me tell you guys a story. A family friend actually narrated this story to us. She said one of her friends, this is somebody who has a PhD. The person we are talking about has a PhD, doctor in philosophy, in education, a PhD. Okay. This person, according to her, she's a Christian. She's a born-again Christian. Now she's pregnant. She's pregnant. And the doctors, during her pregnancy, that's why it's important, guys. When you're pregnant, all the scans that you do, are there to help you, tell you if the child has a condition, tell you if you'll be able to push, if your cervix is dilating before time. All these things are important. That's why it's, when your people back home are pregnant, encourage them to go to hospital to do all these scans and check very early on, because they may just pick up something that can help save a child and mother to prevent, infant mortality or birth mortality. The community is crying. Say you need to born like a Hebrew. Yes, thank you. Community is crying. Thank you, community is crying. That is what these people are saying. That's the thing they're talking, they're preaching, the doctrine they put in their mind, that you need to give birth like a Hebrew woman. I don't know what that means, but for me, if you ask me, giving birth like a Hebrew woman, it basically means be fertile, go forth and have kids. And to have a child doesn't necessarily mean you only have to birth it. For me, and Hebrew woman is a woman who loves children, woman of all nations, woman of all kids. And you can have these kids through adoption, you can have them through fostering, you can have them through, naturally. It all counts as parenting. It all counts or boils down to parenting. It doesn't matter if you pushed it or not. It doesn't really matter. And so this person who has a PhD is pregnant. And they say to her, she has preeclampsia. For all the medical people who are here, she has these how you call it? Is it post pre when people are pregnant and they have diabetes? It's not postpartum. When you have diabetes due to your, I've forgotten the term now. Please, somebody help me. I've forgotten the term. When you have diabetes or high blood pressure, which, because it's induced by your level, you being pregnant, is caused by that. I've forgotten the term for it. Somebody drop it. I know I have a lot of health practitioners here. Please drop it for us. So they had said to her also, they would advise her to have a C-section. They will advise her to have a C-section, and they will advise her to be induced before time to have the baby. She said no. She said no to the medical professionals, that she doesn't want to be induced. She doesn't want to have a C-section. She wants to have a natural birth like a Hebrew woman. Thank you, gestational. Thank you so much. That's the word. Preeclampsia, yeah, gestational diabetes. That's the one. And preeclampsia, yes. Thank you so much. That's what it's good to have learned viewers. Thank you all so much. So this lady refused. This lady refused that she wasn't going to have any C-section. She wasn't going to have any induction. She wanted to give birth like a Hebrew woman. She wanted to give birth like a Hebrew woman. Guess what? Guess what? Thank you, my mama. She went into labor. They did everything they could possibly do, but she had a stillbirth. She had a stillbirth. They did everything they could do to save the child, but the child was gone before she was born. Now, she was crying. She was blaming the doctors for not doing their job. She was even suing the health body for failing her, for not doing everything in their power to birth her child alive. She was so pained, this person I'm talking about. She kept her stillborn baby at home for a week. She kept her stillborn baby at home for a week. This is real life story. Yes. And it's because of statements like this, or because of certain dogmas or preachings, that a lot of people, educated or not educated, but lack of information, lack of critical thinking, have found themselves in very precarious positions because they cannot separate reality from fiction. They cannot separate reality from fiction. Baby is dead. Gone. That baby, bulky baby girl. Beautiful. We were told that if you walk into the house, the baby is sleeping in the cot. She made the cot, the baby was lying there in her little bassinet. And when you walk into the house, there's a baby sleeping in the bassinet. You would think that is a baby that's actually alive, but the baby was dead. But she could not let go. She was still hanging on, but the baby was already gone. She would have had her baby with her for however years God had actually planned for that little girl. But maybe because of the fear of being shown for having a baby through C-section, of not being a Hebrew woman, she decided, no, she's going to go against every professional advice. And she did that, and she lost her baby. We need to educate ourselves. It's that same God who you're trying to want to misinterpret his words. It's that same God that gave these medical professionals the knowledge to be able to decipher if you're safe to have a baby naturally or via C-section or other means. That actually gave this medical professional the intelligence to develop things like IVF and other medically assisted ways to allow or enable a woman to bear kids or bear children. So where is the ill in it? Why should we, make people feel less of themselves because they are having to have their children via C-section and not natural birth? There's nothing wrong with any of those ways. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Auntie Columbia, welcome, darling. I see you. Nothing wrong with any of those whatsoever. My advice with anybody is please listen to professional advice if you're pregnant, especially. I remember with my pregnancy with the second baby, I said to you guys, I slept here. Go with your instinct, please. Motherly instinct. We know as women, we have that seventh sense. They say sixth sense. We have seventh sense. When something is wrong, you just know your body. You know your body. You know that something is wrong. When you have that feeling that something is wrong, don't ignore it. Please do not ignore it. I'm telling you, a peace person, Mama. Don't ignore it. Have it checked. Christian or no Christian, born again or not born again, believer or atheist. All that matters is for you to be alive, healthy and safe and sound, and for the baby to be alive, healthy, safe and sound. It doesn't matter how they come into this world. Honestly, my mama, if only they knew. It doesn't matter. Like I was saying, when I was pregnant with princess number 2, and I slept here, I was supposed to have her, when was that? I was supposed to have her on the 2nd, but then I went into hospital on the 28th, I think, on the 28th, because I slept, and the Sunday night, I woke my husband up and I said to him, darling, I think the baby is not moving as she should be moving. So Papa Pikin said, Bella, your number is not going through. Oh, so Papa Pikin, you want to call? My number is going through, so Papa Pikin. I'm at TV, just call. It's ringing now. Okay, so Papa Pikin, let me call you, sis. You tried calling twice.
Hi, Bella.
Hi, my darling sis.
Well, that's really a sad story, but I'm sorry the baby passed away, but I blame her mom.
Yes.
I know maybe it's not time for us to blame to lay blame, but I blame that woman.
She took the medical facility to court, but she lost.
Somebody their job. Yeah. It's her guilt that's killing her mother. It's guilt that's killing her.
Yeah.
And that's why she had to keep the baby for a week.
Yeah.
I'll beat you, stop.
Hey, don't beat my baby, please.
That's why she had to keep the baby for a week. You cannot be educated and not learn it. Mm-hmm. When the doctor tells you something, you have to understand that he knows his job. He knows what he's saying.
Yeah.
People who go through that, I've never seen anyone who goes through that the doctors will even advise to stay up to 9 months. It's often 8 months or 8 months, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Or sometimes 7.
They take the baby out.
Yeah. Or sometimes 7. Babies survive from 5 weeks,
yes,
from 4 months. Babies survive from 4 months. They can survive. They can thrive.
Yes, 7 too. Because they'll not tell you something and you think because of this and that. And that's what is killing, especially us Africans. And mostly people, how do you call it, born again people. Not everybody, but you know how these people are. Who tell somebody will even be sick, they'll prescribe medications for you. You say no, you will not take that. Your God will heal you.
Yeah.
Your God is the one who placed the doctors there.
Thank you.
For them to take care of you, for them to prescribe those medications. You will not even sit like the stupid story we heard of while growing up that this man was drowning and they sent a helicopter to go and save him. He refused that. He's waiting for God. God is the one who made possible those things to come and
that person is going to go, and at the gates of heaven, you will see the gates of heaven, and God will just to the point, go down the pit of hell. Of hell.
People need to learn. I pity that woman. Let not even spare her. Let not even waste her money.
No, the case was closed, sis. The case was closed.
Yes, of course.
She lost the case.
And it's her guilt that will kill her.
Yeah,
the guilt of not listening to the doctors.
And that was her only girl child.
You're a professional in your own field. Let others do their job. If you don't want to listen, then deal with the consequences. Yeah. The consequence will show you Pepe. I don't go.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. And that was meant to be her only girl child. That was meant to be her only girl child. Yes. And he says, anyone who insults a woman for choosing the best and safest way to bring their child in this world is very ignorant. Ignorance is an understatement, Auntie. My sister had her son at 6 months. Thank you so much, my mama. And 1 week because of eclampsia. She had 3 seizures on the same day. Oh my God, that's scary. So yeah, like I say, women, we have our 7 sense. If you know something is wrong, don't ignore it. Go and have it checked. I was sleeping, not, having that feeling like the baby wasn't moving right. If I was one of these ignorant ones, I would have woken up and start saying, Father, Lord Jesus, yes, I can pray. But it said, heaven help those who help them. My late dad always say, heaven help those who help themselves. Heaven help those who help themselves. You cannot say, my God will make me to pass an exams, and you don't read to pass that exams. Hell no. You will flunk. You will fail. There's no way you will succeed. My God is going to provide me a job, and you don't do your CV and walk around to drop or deposit your CV. I expect somebody to just call you up and give you a job. Hell no. I would have just gotten up and start praying and saying, Father Lord Jesus, I call on you to come and bless me. Wake the child up. Wake the child up. Wake the child up. No, I did not do that. I didn't do that. I straight away went into A&E. Straight away they said to me, you're not going back home. But if I had stayed, if I'd said the Lord will work miracle, maybe my baby would not be here by now. We'll be speaking something else. We'll be saying something else. Because of the way we want to try and shame mothers, shame other expectant mothers. That they're expected to live and birth their child strictly through a certain way or certain means. You need to know how many patients go against medical advice and end up coming back in worse conditions. Oh, a lot of times. It's almost too late. You see? That's what my former principal told some religious students who only knew how to pray and not read. Yeah, heaven help those who help themselves. You don't read, you expect to pass. You're not going to pass, you fail. That's the simple truth. So I had to go, and they said to me, I explained everything, and the doctor said to me, from everything you're explaining to me, you've done the right thing, and you seem to be a very rational person. For the fact that you feel something is wrong, we're not sending you home. And that's how my baby started coming. Yes. Yes. So nobody has the right to judge you if you're a woman. Nothing like a Hebrew woman. If the medical practitioners or professionals tell you this baby needs to come, through VJJ way, okay, comes through VJJ way. But then again, through the VJJ way, anything can go wrong. And if it goes wrong, please, busy body, my beautiful mama, love you, daddy, love you, mama. If anything goes wrong, then you have the option to have the C-section, my dear sister. Please, please, don't be foolish. Don't be foolish to say no, you're not going to take it. Don't be foolish to say, I'm not going to take the C-section. Take it, because that's God speaking through human beings. That's God speaking through that medical professional, that doctor, to say, do the C-section and save the lives of the mother and the child. God is speaking through the professional, giving him that, that mind to make that right decision, the timely intervention to make sure that you and the baby are safe. Please. So if you're one of those people who go about shaming women, how they should, conceive their children or how they should birth their children, change your mentality, because you're only planting a seed of more people losing their lives, because somebody is going to be in a position where they can save their life and save the life of their child, but because they are afraid that their community is going to, push them to one side or shun them for having had a baby, not like a Hebrew woman, they would decide, oh no, go against every medical advice. Please, let's not do that. Let's be on the watch. So I think I'm going to end the show now, because I'm going to grab co-host. I'm very conscious of time these days. Please, you guys, forgive me, as a newly, as a lactating mother, as a postpartum lactating mother, I have to make sure that baby is fed on timely basis. We are grateful for God giving us chances. It does not matter how the baby got here, and are grateful that they are here. God is great. Thank you so much. Thank you for that beautiful way to conclude this show. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone for coming. Please remember, we have a caller. Hi sis.
One other thing, Bella.
Yeah.
This media really irritates me. People need to learn to stop trying to tell others how to live their lives.
Thank you.
You have no business in someone's life. If someone chooses to act the way they're acting, the most you can do is advise them. Yeah. And an advice is not a must.
Yes.
Just say a part.
Yeah.
And when you say a part, you move. If they listen, they listen. They don't. Then it's okay. You cannot come on media and tell someone what to do or try to shame someone for an act the person did for their own good.
Yeah.
We really need to grow up there. People need to grow up.
Yeah.
You have no right to tell someone what to do. Even your parents cannot even tell you. They cannot dictate on you. They can only advise you.
Yeah.
Of which you choose to either listen to your advice and go right, or you deny it and go wrong.
Yeah.
We need to change our stupid mentality. Let us change. That's why I say we, because sometimes we also make the mistake of trying to force people to do what they don't want to do.
Of course, sis. Of course.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care of our babies.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, sis. Bye. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Let's keep doing the right things. Let's practice what we preach. If you're condemning somebody for doing something, if you're saying you want peace, peace should be what you actually want, not just lip service. Because what we see a lot these days is lip service. Lip service, lip service. Saying one thing, doing the other. Saying one thing and doing the other. And if somebody does you wrong, nasty, dirty in this community, I'll say it again. I'll say it loud and clear. Don't give people a second chance. Don't make a snake your pet, because it might just end up eating you someday. We've heard it so many times. So many times people's pets have ended up, quarrying them. That's the fact. So you have to be very careful. Tread carefully. Let people be themselves. Let people live their lives. Live. You can coexist. You can live happily. But do not, I repeat, do not kiss a snake. Because that kiss might just be that deadly bite that you have that day. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. Start with the man in the mirror and ask them to change their ways. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danny sis, co-host, most protective auntie. I love you all so much. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll leave you guys now. I can hear co-host, so I'm gonna go. So love you guys so much. Hopefully I'll see you all very soon. FBI clearance, thank you, big sis. BBTV, the content creator. Peace person, Acapella Fountain, thank you so much, my beautiful mama, and thank you for the coffees. Shona Yoke, my lovely sis, very loving. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. God's love, the sweetest soul. Oh, that name. whoever is behind the account. My mama, my darling sis, busybody mama for me. I appreciate you so much. Asking for a friend, my auntie DRS. Thank you, Auntie Prince Melvin Nation. Thank you, BTV, the girl with the vibes. Thank you, Mama. Community is crying. Thank you. Oh, Ama TV, my darling sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. Where is my Mama Omerite Grace? I didn't see her today. Ayok Bisang. Oh, my Ayok Bisang sis. Thank you so much. That's one loving, caring person, whoever is there. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Make use of the friends you make on media. Appreciate the people who are there for you. Honestly. Unhappy brides. My mamas love me so much. They're always there to support. Shiri's Kitchen. I honor love. Big sis. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I think I've called BTV. Uncle Columbia. Thank you, Uncle Columbia. Thank you so much for coming, darling. I appreciate you. Who else have I not called? I hope I've called everybody here. I think I've said hello to everybody. Okay, and a Kiki, my darling sis. Thank you, darling. Ivy Love, thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Please don't forget to like, share. Okay, I appreciate you. Hopefully, I'll see you all very soon when we get the chance. I will, big sis. I will. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you all so much. And thank you all for the subscribers. We are 2.6. We are 2.6, guys. Thank you all for the love. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye.